So I am Jericho C. Kisora.
And my name is Alpi Siit.
And I am John Lee Tovle. We are here to experiment the chemical reaction of baking soda and vinegar.
Now we'll start.
Now we're gonna start. This is vinegar.
And baking soda. Now we will start the experiment.
Yes. First, this is the baking soda and vinegar. Now to mix to baking soda to vinegar. Okay na? Pan? Turot na eh?
So this is the chemical reaction.
So the reaction is sodium bicarbonate and acetic acid reacts to carbon dioxide, water, and sodium acetate. The solid baking soda was placed in liquid vinegar, producing carbon dioxide gas, which is evident because the formation of bubbles in forming mixture.
And today we will demonstrate about plain water with food color and water with salt and food color.
So when water mixed with food coloring is primarily a physical process called dissolution, where the water molecules surround and separate the color molecules, spreading them out evenly. This happens because water is polar solvent, meaning it can dissolve polar substances like food coloring.
When you add salt water, it introduces ions into solution. This can change the properties of the water, such as boiling point and ability to conduct electricity. However, in terms of mixing with food coloring, the primary effect is still dissolution, though the presence of ions might alter the rate at which the food coloring dissolves or how evenly it spreads. So while both scenarios involve the dissolution of food coloring in water, adding salt may affect the process due to the presence of ion in the solution. That's all. Thank you. Hello everyone, and today we will continue our activity about extensive properties and intensive properties. Our example is an iron. For intensive properties,
Intensive properties of iron are typically has a metallic gray color, but it can tarnish or rust, changing its appearance. Iron has a density of approximately 7.85 grams per cubic centimeter.
and for extensive properties, the mass of iron objects depends on their size and shape. For example, this small iron nail will have less than more a larger iron bar. The volume of iron objects depends on their dimensions. For example, a thin iron bar will have a less volume than a thick iron rod. These properties of iron can be observed and identified in real life by examining various iron objects such as nails, bars, or tools and comparing their masses and volume. Thank you.
So another example of intensive properties is water. Water is typically colorless, but it can appear blue or green due to impurities or algae. Water has a density of 1 gram per cubic centimeter at 4 degrees Celsius.
And next, extensive properties. Mass. The mass of water depends on the volume taken. For example, 1 liter of water has a mass of approximately 1 kilogram. Volume. Water can take the shape of its container, so its volume depends on the container size.
This property of water can be observed and identified in real life by simply observe water in different contexts.